It's the official NRL Fantasy Podcast.
How about that? Mighty helpful, Mitre 10 NRL Fantasy Official Podcast. How good is having a sponsor?
It's great. Can't wait to get to Mitre 10. Got plenty of work to do around the house, so I can't wait to get there.
How long were you waiting to say that one?
Producer Tom Leake and I have been practicing for the last 7 days, pretty much.
Outstanding.
Yeah, so that's
Ever since the green light. Let's go.
Andrew Molinaroli, Luke Seifert. I am Paulie G. This is the Mighty 10 Mighty Helpful Official NRL Fantasy Podcast, and I hope round one went well for all of you out there. I feel like we were on the right track with pretty much everyone. I'm going to say here, I'm putting my hand up. I'm already crowing about my Noah Martin. You two were both off.
I was a bit off him, yeah.
I had to slam the table.
Yeah.
I had to slam the
It's
table.
just-
I want Noah.
Well, it's just they're so heavy in, back rows, right? So how are we meant to know? Like, he's just the job security. But you know what? I'll put my hand up. I'll bring him in this
But we
week. That's
still-
fine.
That's right. And we still had the point of view, but all the others, I think we were three from three, all the other cheapies.
Yeah.
Everyone we said we liked did well.
I'm going to bite my tongue.
If I speak.
If I listen, I'm going to bite my tongue on that one.
Yeah, well, it's worked out.
Yeah, it's working, mate. Yeah, as I said,
Never distrust.
Paulie.
One week you're in the penthouse, the next week you're in what?
Paulie, Luke's got a very long memory. I wouldn't go to the pros.
Talking about the Ricky.
Yeah, I get it. Yes.
All right.
Oh, yes. Shout out Matty Nichols. I hope the news is not too better.
What about Lasardi? Did you jump on the?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you had to, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. But again, I didn't see it.
Didn't see that coming, yeah.
Yeah, well, if you want to start doing putting the hands up,
Joe Chan.
Yeah,
I love Joe Chan.
Yeah, didn't see all these edge back rows getting these absolute monster scores. So edge back rows are where it's at.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway.
Martin, Lasardi, Ryan Couchman. Don't forget Helam Lukey either.
Yep.
Joe Chan. Arana Howe. Anyone get on Arana? I was
No.
a bit worried.
No, I didn't go.
Even still, he got
got 80 minutes.
He's still got a half decent score.
He pretty much bombed 3 tries.
Exactly right. That's what I'm saying. So he could have had a Martin score. So
Right up there.
yep.
What about some of the more expensive players? Did you feel like it was a bit of a downer? I mean, a lot of people captained either Haas or Cleary. They pretty much just middled their
Split
way.
points, yeah.
Like-
Well, I captained Herbie and he was looking good, but I think the rain kind of...
Yeah, you were unlucky there.
The rain hurt him a little. I was
Pretty
hoping
much
for...
the same score as the
Yeah,
other two.
exactly right. So,
Yeah, I think they're okay. I just think we're going to have to really, again, we're going to get a lot of,
Reece Walsh owners.
a lot
Are you
of people. No, not at all. No.
he could go large this week.
Yeah.
It's a good matchup for him. I feel sorry for Eels fans. I mean, you come off a hiding down in Melbourne, have to play them in round one,
Yep.
and now you've got to go up and play a disgruntled Brisbane in Brisbane.
At least, at least they're getting the tough ones out of the way early, you know. See where they stand, right?
I think we can all agree is that, again, I wouldn't be overacting anything because I think scoring has. This feels very
Needs to
COVID
settle.
2021 scoring rate.
Needs to settle a little bit.
As I said, I wouldn't be overreacting. I wouldn't be, cracking it over anyone. We'll see what round. We'll get another bit of data in.
What was a pass score, do you think?
I think
round?
I think 900.
So I think anything over 900, you're feeling good.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And you can always...
What did you get, Paulie? Just so we know.
958.
Oh, that's yep.
But I think you're right. I think at round one, it doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah.
A lot will change over the next couple of weeks. The key is to get your trades right.
Yep.
All right.
Mr. 950, we're going to start calling you now.
Well, let's see how we go this week.
Okay.
Because I think
You
it's
were the
all
one
about
going the
round
crow,
two.
mate.
I'm crowing about none. That was great. Let's talk about some of the games, shall we?
Yep.
All right. Broncos taking on the Eels. It's Thursday night footy. You've got two teams that were pretty much shut out. Well, Brisbane were shut out.
They were shut out, yes.
And Para not far behind. So a lot to prove, a lot to turn around. Start with Brisbane. Andrew, what went wrong and what can they do to fix it?
Well, I just think they played against a very good team that's going to go very close this year. And
Yep.
the Panthers they are the kings of being patient. So, and sometimes Brisbane aren't.
Yep.
Obviously, they got really hot at the end of last year.
Yep.
So it's just they've got to build into the season again. I'm not worried because they're such a talented team.
Too many errors.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a bit of impatience.
They've been
that's
thinking
all.
about that semi-final too for a long time.
Yeah.
They know how Broncos play. Like
So it's not.
So
Yeah.
does Riles take the blueprint?
I think so, but
too hard.
But for me, I think the more thing, like to Andrew's point, Penrith, I think you just tip your cap and go, mate. If they play that all year, I think we can all safely say on the panel here that they're probably going to win the comp.
They'll go very close.
Yeah, I think they'll be in the top. They'll be top four. Let's just say that.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas I think the disappointing aspect about the Eels was that they were playing an hands up. That's going to be the theme of this podcast. I think we all thought Eels would give them a good shake.
So,
but they got blown out. So
I think it's pretty obvious.
Payne Haas back, like he had 78 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious.
He was a bit quiet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's against Penrith. Like they're hard to score against, right?
But also, too, they defend very well against him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Reece Walsh. That was a very underwhelming performance.
Well, they're going to come out firing. Like they just are. And
This is their.
Well, I said to you guys 20 minutes ago, I said, what's the DNA with Madge stuff after a loss?
Yeah, you don't see him lose 2 in a row.
No, it's very like he's again at home.
He's coaching the Tigers. Sorry, carry on.
That's right.
Sorry, Paulie.
That hurts him more than it hurts.
Yeah, again, it's very hard to see with the because again, I think it was very disappointing. Again, respectfully, there was a lot of unproven Storm players in that side, but again, it just shows that Bellamy's one of the greatest ever
So
do
what
it.
are Parra going to do? We need to know, can they find a way to get the victory? No Hopgood, he's suspended.
That's a big blow.
Played well besides the sin binning.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you didn't see Moses or Pezzett. They just were unsighted, so they just got to somehow.
Enough ball.
They just didn't have enough ball, right? So they just got a bit more discipline, you know.
I know it sounds cliche, but just hold on to the ball, mate.
Yeah,
there was really some outrageous turnovers.
Yeah.
Like one of the one that Paulie did where he threw it over his head.
Yeah.
Gave it to Melbourne, and because again, what's been the evidence this round? As soon as you turn over the ball, what happens?
Yeah, momentum
Moses,
shifts.
You just can't get it back.
Iongi.
Yeah.
These guys.
Iongi played well, to be fair. In the beaten, he played really well, but again, they didn't have enough ball.
No.
And they were just it was
turnover city.
By the 60th minute, they just spent. You know, it's like
coming out of half time, they were gassed.
Well, tune in because I think it's going to be a good game. And Thursday night footy, it's great to have it back. So tune in, and if you're in Brisbane, get to the game, nrl.com/tickets. Talking now about the Friday night game, and it's the Warriors v the Raiders, and I'm thinking the Warriors are going to make this 8 p.m. over there, 6 p.m. here time slot their own. I mean, what a victory over the Roosters last weekend.
Their fortress.
Yep.
That was incredible.
It was great.
Boyd led the way.
I mean, let's do it again. Put a hand up, didn't see it coming. But, I mean, Fisher Harris looked like he was back to his best.
Yep. A lot of offloads, right?
Yeah. Charnsey played amazing. RTS, awesome on the wing. Like, just all their big names. Like you said, Tanner, just can't rate.
I think they've got the best home ground advantage in the league now.
Yeah, it's at the.
It's a factor. I just think they'll play finals purely because of that.
Yeah.
Were you surprised with Aaron Clark though?
Yeah.
Less minutes.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Because again, he wouldn't be able to. He was outrageous last year, but he didn't need to. I mean, again, I think Webster's an outstanding coach.
So do I was going to say that. Webster's amazing. I'm a big fan.
Yeah,
holding Leka Halasima off.
I wanted to ask you about that. The whole Labour.
That's a monster. It's a monster bench, man.
Yeah, that's just genius, right? Just holding he said in press afterwards, like he'll get his time. He just needs to figure out the best way to inject him into the game. And first touch of the ball, like he scores an outrageous try. Unfortunately for fantasy, with a lot of people, shout out Floggy, he got Laban and it bit him. But he couldn't have seen that coming.
Laban out, Noah Martin in. Let's turn to the Raiders. He was incredible. He did get the run of the ball his way. It may not be quite that way.
That's one of the best. That's one of the best opening games someone's had.
Yeah, for a kid,
for a young player,
a rookie.
Yeah, and again, credit to Hudson. They were all talking him up.
So. Well, Hudson Young played really well as well. Corey Horsburgh had to play huge minutes.
They got so much depth,
He did it.
mate.
No, with Josh Papali'i failing a HIA early, and Tarpany wasn't really required to do his normal stuff.
Yeah, it was outrageous.
Yeah, Joe was quite cranky in that game, which was again to talk about teams being a bit upset about how they ended last year. He was a bit cranky. Him and Olakau'atu.
The mail is that Ricky hasn't quite let it go yet.
Yeah.
So that's
he's not happy.
Not happy, and don't blame him.
Tarpany's going over to New Zealand. That's his home. Home territory.
I think fantasy-wise, my only concern with this is again Papali'i and on the short turnaround because they didn't even go back home.
Yeah, they went straight.
They flew straight to New Zealand, which I think Ricky acknowledges that's going to be a big trip. Get them up again. They just had Golden Point, a game they probably, let's be fair, shouldn't have won.
Ethan Sanders talking about the Golden Point winner. That was incredible.
And also too now the cat's out of the bag now. Like people go, okay, we're going to have to really pay
He's the
attention
guy.
to this bloke.
He's the
now.
guy. Yeah.
Well, he was taken over from Fogarty, and they went head to head in that period where if he misses, then Fogarty probably runs up the other end and kicks it.
Yeah.
So
He's going
it was a lot of pressure, and for a young kid, that was.
He's going
He's got a great left foot on him.
He's going to be on a lot of scouting reports now too.
Yeah.
So
Great left foot on him.
His kick meters. I thought him and Strange, they did share them, but I thought that it would be shared even more. So Sanders did look like the dominant half.
I think he is.
Yeah.
I think he is.
Yeah.
great, it's a great pickup. And again, there's just master stroke keeping him out all last year.
I have no idea who wins this.
No, it's tough.
It's a tough one.
Tough
It's a
one.
tough one.
Because you got like you said, the Tarpanay factor going back home, but I think no Papali's a bit of a worry for me.
It's just
You're
in
in
the
Auckland,
the home factor is just it's. I think the Warriors.
Xavier
Just leaving
Xavier Savage and DWZ. That's could be a lot of points.
Could
in
be a
this
lot
go.
of points. I'd
Two
be
great
getting there
hairstyles
if I'm in
too.
Auckland. If you can still get tickets, nrl.com/tickets. Otherwise, tune in. It's on Foxtel and KO at 6 p.m. on Friday. I think it's going to be one of the games of the round. Let's talk the Roosters and the Rabbitohs. 8 p.m. Friday night. So much on the line in this game. Dare I say the Alex Johnston try-scoring record, it's close. It could be broken. For that reason alone, it's going to be worth the price of admission.
100%.
Oh, you need to get there. You need to get
Yeah.
there. Like
Yeah.
I've got just the rugby league gods.
Are you going to go?
I think I think I might work
from
up.
next door?
No, I think I might go there. Just the rugby league gods work in funny ways against their oldest rivals.
Available for autographs and photos.
Yes,
Of course.
they
There you go.
Of course.
See.
Of course. Of course, just don't look me in the eye. No, Alex Johnson. I've got a feeling he's going to do it this weekend.
It's going to be a great.
This
game.
Friday. Like, and if you're a fan of any sort of rugby league, get and watch it seriously.
If last game was standing to go by, I think we can all kind of safely say that they're going to be probably one of the highest attacking teams in the league.
I hope it's
So
a
if
sellout.
if he doesn't score it, either something's gone horribly wrong, or Roosters have basically blown them out.
Yeah.
Well, the Roosters
Which again,
they need to bounce
that's
back.
right.
That could
That's right.
That could happen.
They were
Teddy
poor.
was really good, but team news, Siwa Wong in for Nat
Yeah.
Butcher.
He was good. He was good in the beating team.
Yeah.
he,
I was
he really
surprised
aimed
though.
up.
Well, he's
Butcher was also
their new
good.
Orbison, I think.
Yeah.
He's kind of like the guy they kind of just take in and out of the
And
team.
Blake Steep.
I wouldn't.
That was crazy.
I
but he's
would
not starting.
I would not panic on.
Yeah, I'm not
Steve.
panicking.
Really?
I'm not panicking. Not
No.
yet.
But Egan Butcher's got the lock.
I know. I wouldn't panic on him. I think if you've already got him, I wouldn't be just.
Yeah, I don't know.
I went for
I
Nat.
disagree. I think he's.
I went for White, and I think he went all right. Sorry, you go.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Well, you're the
Steep's
950
similar.
guy, so you get the crow this week.
And you've got Lone Scout's number too, don't you?
That's right.
That's
What would Lone Scout do?
I don't know. But the article's going to come out.
Okay, well,
fair
there you go.
enough.
It's not.
So who you leaning towards in this one, Paulie?
So what I'm thinking with the Roosters, I'm thinking, as we said, Teddy had a great game. He's going to need to continue to step up, and I think Latrell and Cody for South.
Oh,
these ones, right?
Yeah, let's. Yeah, I think the big takeaway here is I think Latrell is definitely a pick up now with the DPP.
Yeah. See,
If he's going to keep this up again, because he can just.
You know
Take-
what? He'll do it at least this week against.
But
Shorts, you know?
but him at centre now
So
with
hard.
Jai Gray playing fullback, he can kind of come in and out of games. And also to the big one that
right now,
I was very
so
upset
many
about on
Cheapies.
Sunday. I was very upset about is this Ewan Aiken thing. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, but I don't know if he gets the same minutes because the Ashton Ward injury switched things
know,
around. So
but-
Cam Murray had a big game. Colin Matungi, but
It was awesome.
he looked tired, didn't he? Because it was hot up there, very humid.
So how many minutes you got for Aiken then?
55. Yeah.
And
I hope you're right because I don't have him. Because if you don't have him and he's still getting 65, mate, it's brutal because he's going to get 50s every game.
Yeah.
And that's
wanna-
brutal for a centre edge too. It's
It is.
brutal.
Just want to shout out to Fafita. Please stop getting sim in because your score would have been amazing.
Saw that coming a mile away too.
He's-
Oh, they were at each other.
Look,
It's great
He's
theatre.
building into it.
Yeah,
He's
but he
building
looked
into
But
it.
he doesn't. But again,
He looked pretty good too.
there-
Without being great, he was good, and he would have gone past his break even. So, I think he's a must. have.
I think Roosters are going to come out
Yeah,
defensively, be very strong. I don't see the 40-30 scoreline that we saw last.
Again, and that's kind of been lost in like last weekend's results too. It's like everyone goes, "Oh, the attack's so good." I'm like, yeah, it was still a tennis score.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The Dolphins still put 30 points on them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think the Roosters are
And
giving.
Wayne wouldn't be happy with that. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, no way.
So, like, I think, I'm 100% with you. I think Robbo goes, mate, we're going to really knuckle down this.
They'll lock in.
Show something here.
So hopefully we get a full house there.
Oh, we will.
Like I said, if you love rugby
See
league,
that
get to it. Yeah.
To see Andrew in the flesh.
Yeah, come say
You
good
know,
day.
I think it'd be worth it. And both Channel 9 and Foxtel and KO have this game live at 8 o'clock on Friday night, so tune into that one. West Tigers take on the North Queensland Cowboys. First game of the year for the West Tigers, and it's at Leichhardt Oval.
Must be
It's
happy.
a great atmosphere.
Must be happy.
It's going to be a sellout crowd. And I'm happy because I'm going to see both Makasini and Luke Lalalihi play. I wanted both those guys in.
At centre too.
Yeah, so good for me as a Tigers fan.
And you picked up both of them.
Good for me from a fantasy perspective.
Nice.
Mainly thinking about looping because everyone in my emergencies was going well. So the team list worked out well for me.
Yeah, I'm more excited for this game than the other game, to be honest.
Yeah, the Cowboys have got a lot to prove.
It's a big game.
Hilam Lukey was great though, Andrew.
It's a big game.
But again, it wasn't too surprising, right? Like, we know his quality. He's a good player.
He's just got to stay healthy.
He's just got to stay healthy.
He's our Mitre 10 mighty helpful player of the week.
What do we think about Drinkwater?
Well, I'll mention him, but I just want to talk about Hilam Lukey for a second because how good did he help the...
Well, he really, I think a lot of people might have had him this week because, I mean, we've been spruiking for a while and his quality is obvious. So if you didn't get him, you're a mug. But
Some people had him 18th, but they
Slap that on the sticker.
yeah, no.
The fact that he got a 68,
He got a 68
first game,
first
that was
game.
mighty helpful,
It was so helpful
to your team.
Yeah, he helped
No
me.
doubt about
He
it.
helped me get really close to 900.
Yeah,
Yeah, healthy.
knocking on the door.
Just got to stay healthy.
Yeah.
So Scott Drinkwater has the ribs. You want to talk about him?
No, I'm just saying because we know a couple of people that did pick him up, and again, he's the barometer for the Cowboys.
Do you just sell him
If
for
he- if-
Ponga
if-
or
if he-
Turbo,
if he
or
doesn't-
do you,
if he
Yes.
you just say get off.
Yeah.
I've seen enough.
His
Oh dear.
his baseline is too low.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like with Turbo and I don't know, man. Like Turbo and Ponga, like at least you can, I don't know.
No, I hear.
What do you
I
got him down for?
You
Look,
like
if he
sort
wasn't
of compress those scores a little bit.
If he wasn't playing the Tigers, I'd be with you.
The Todd Payton Cup.
The Todd Payton Cup.
You're nervous, aren't you? You're nervous.
Well, Drinkwater always has
That's
big
why.
games.
That's why I
against the
bought him
West
up.
Tigers.
That's why I bought him
But
up.
it's at Leichhardt. It's mate.
Even at Leichhardt, he has
Nah,
big
Paulie-
Mate,
Paulie-
mate, there's a new thing. Mate, there's a new feel in town. You're not feeling it? I'm all over the Tigers.
Paulie's doing the shack, man. He's not going to get fooled by this game, mate. He's been fooled too many times, mate. He's too familiar with this act, isn't he?
Yeah, it's dangerous.
You don't want to get invested and maybe down 30
me
plot at
back
half time.
in.
Yeah, I'm not getting pulled in.
Scott Drinkwater, 66, gets his break even, and everyone
If
blows
they're
up.
in the 8 at the end of round 27, then I'll...
Oh, go.
Who, the Tigers?
Otherwise, I'm not buying
It's
in.
going to be a long year for you, Paulie.
I'm
Gee
not
whiz.
buying in. It's
Yeah,
not going to be a long year at all.
I said to you after Vegas, I said it'd be peak Cowboys. They'll lay an egg in Vegas.
Yeah.
And then they'll, because of their attack, and they're like a lesser version of Souths in a lot of ways.
That's right.
When they're flying, they score points at will. But the problem with them, they just let so many tries.
I honestly...
And all the expectations on the Tigers this game too.
I honestly feel like
That's why you're nervous, right?
Yeah, the
That's why you're
Cowboys-
nervous.
Well, the pressure's on both.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like this is probably the first time in a long time where there's a bit of hype around the Tigers. Okay, this is the year.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
See that clip of going viral of Benji with the boys going, if you're not on board, there's the door.
Well, last year, they played at Leichhardt at the end of last year and Drinkwater scored 61 points.
Oh, there you go. That's why I brought him up.
Oh no, I'm not that keen on Cowboys.
Yeah, fine. What's the verdict? Are they going to get up or not?
I'll probably still tip the team I go for. Terrell May, I'm keen to see how many minutes he gets.
Especially with the new benches.
The new
Spinal.
bench.
Yeah.
And Kai Pearce-Paul coming over.
Dewey as well.
Mate, I'm telling you.
Do we
not feel it, Paulie?
Jerome Luai apparently.
He's trying to stay reserve. He's really trying to learn the
I'm trying to
radar.
pump him up a bit.
We've got an insider has just joined from the West Tigers backroom staff. I was speaking to him this morning, Nate, and he reckons Jerome Luai is raring
Training the house down.
to go. So
Can
that's exciting.
Makasini get a 50 so I don't have to loop him?
I I don't have anyone to lose because I didn't pick any Bulldogs.
No, neither
players.
did I. I've got no
So I'm just
clue.
going to play Macassini. Just bang, done.
See, that's how they get you, Paul.
That's
That's how
right.
the Tigers are
That's
going to
how
get
they
you.
Go Macassini. Dragons take on the Storm. Another great game on Saturday afternoon. And I tell you what, St George Illawarra, they went to Vegas. They had a great time until that final minute because they'd probably played well enough to win that game. And now for their troubles, they've got to play Melbourne, who are red hot. One advantage they've got, however, is they've got a good record, especially since Flano has taken over.
Yeah, this is a gong, isn't it? It's not at Cogra, so is it a little bit different in Wollongong, do you think?
I think, yeah, I mean, they beat them in Cogra last year. And
I tried to put you on the spot.
That was the monsoon game.
Yeah, I don't know, just Storm, like they're just early season absolute kings.
Yeah, I've been on record with these guys. I think the reason the Dragons always play the Storm well is because they don't make mistakes, but they don't score enough either. They're very like, we're just going to get in the mud with you and just have an absolute...
See who blinks first.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the team.
That's the Flano way. It's the Flano way.
His grand final, wasn't
That's right.
it? And it was Melbourne, and it went down to the last play.
He has a way because he knows, and that's why Penrith kind of took that model
Arm
and
wrestle.
put it on steroids. Is he goes, okay, I've got the talent now, but I also got the muscle to go set for set. That's what he likes
Ryan
to do.
Couchman,
Yep.
trade in.
I mean, if you don't have him already, yeah.
Oh yeah, as I said, I love both.
Do you think he gets a lot of minutes?
Yep.
Again.
I was worried because I didn't have him. I had him in my reserves. I didn't actually play him this week, but I think
there's three.
It's just hard to know, right?
Yeah.
Like you
It's
said,
hard to know.
with the Couchmans, the Hamish Stewart, like they're
He's
all.
been named to start, but we don't know.
I think there's three players that Flano really trusts when he's in the trenches of a game. That's the two Couchmans and Stewart.
Yeah.
I think he likes having them all on there just to go, mate.
Tackle.
Yep, but also too.
Hit ups.
Yep.
Yeah, just
Dan Atkinson.
hard work.
Because
What about his?
Because if you notice in that Vegas game, we were all kind of shocked because Leilua, right? Because Floggy got shout out Floggy again, but he got Leilua, right? A bit of a smoky to pick him up, and we were like, why isn't Leilua coming off? Then when you looked at it closely, and you were going, oh my God, Ryan Couchman scores unbelievable. It's because he was doing the bulk of the work, so the guys like Sua and Leilua could do all the attacking.
That's right.
So they weren't actually doing much. They were just kind of hanging on the edge, and they were going, okay, when they come in like to the, but that's why I think what happened was the stats got inflated is because they were doing the bulk of the work.
Yeah.
So I think it's something worth monitoring. I really do because
Yeah, I'm going to get him this week. I think you just got to.
Couchman, Ryan.
Yeah, I actually had him until Stewart got put to the bench, and I thought that would knock Couchman down one in the pecking order. So I took him out with 10 to go.
No, fair
so
enough.
Pulling my hair out all week, but then when Lasardi went so well, because I probably wouldn't have got Lasardi, I felt like, wow, it's much of a muchness. And I loved what Dan Atkinson did, those deep kicking. I also love what the Storm did.
he's got a big boot on him, mate.
Yeah, Harry Grant.
Yep.
I mean, if he'd played 80, he would have scored 80, right?
Well, yeah, back to...
We should have mentioned Damien Cook too, but that's a great battle.
Well, also, too, then that chat that Little's nearly back too.
Yeah, but he didn't get named.
No, I'm just saying, but this is probably the last week. If you've got Cook, you got another good week.
You've got a really good week this week, and you might still get a couple more.
But I think it's
as the
probably
leagues
short,
into it.
Yep.
But Grant, Munster, Lasardi, Chan,
Yeah, if this
Far longer.
Utukamanu.
back to Andrew's point about like Teddy, Turbo, and Pont, like all these guys, if it does stay like this, I think you put Grant in that mould too, because I think Grant becomes the best hooker ever under these conditions.
Yeah.
He's the best runner we've ever seen. Like you can't stop him.
I think he'll score a try again in this.
Yeah, that's the only thing I regret. I should have just that's my only regret so far this year. I should have stayed with him, but you can't get them all.
Can't get them all, mate.
No.
No, it's not like Pokemon.
So with Farlongo, so he scored 2 tries, scored 55 points. Is that good enough for you, Paulie?
Yeah, and I think he'll do it again.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also too, there were some choice expletives at half time because he was only on like 7.
And what did I say to you?
Yeah, you did. That's what I'm saying. Put the hand up. That's the theme of the podcast. You said,
I said,
don't worry, he'll be okay. But also, I didn't expect Eels to just completely capitulate.
The rules
but the
didn't
rules
help the Eels because once they lost the momentum, they couldn't get it back. If they were going to referee like this, they probably should have gone ahead and made that rule change with the kickoffs. To balance
I feel like
because the momentum's just too hard.
It is also round one, and
that's why I said
the players and coaches need to take heed. You know, like the refs don't want to wave 6 against. You know what? So just play within the rules, and it's going to be fine. I know it's hard, but
we can only deal with
it's
the
only
data.
round one.
We can only deal with the data in front of us. But what it says is that the guys like the Granson, those are it's the running, it's all the speed, it's you've got to keep these type of players, and they get your man file like that suits this kind of play.
So if he didn't,
because even if he's on 7 at half time, you don't have to stress because one play can get him back in.
Moses Leo also was good. I was surprised.
He was great.
Good.
He was great.
He was fantastic.
But in his New South Wales and his cup games,
he wasn't.
We didn't see that.
But again,
he's playing now. He's got
he's
got Munster.
He's an Olympian too. So
it's just Bellamy, mate.
He's an athlete.
He's got Grant. And
He's turned your former. Former. What's the word? You were the number one fan club. No, Chan.
Yeah, Joe Chan.
Chan looked like Brad Clyde there a couple of times.
He was crazy. He looks fit as.
So you've only got 2 trades to make this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all we can do. If you didn't get any of those Storm cheapies, what order are you going? Chan, Lasardi, Leo?
Oh, probably
Leo
Lasardi.
and Chan probably.
You're not worried with Sean Bloor named in the reserves?
I think
He did say Chan would
had the
get
inside
it.
track.
But we've seen coaches already this year say things like Kalen Ponga won't goal kick. Well, that didn't happen, so...
No, I think
seen it a
Lasardi.
few
I think
times.
Lasardi.
Well, look at that Noah Martin. That's what happened. Everyone goes, oh, why are they doing that in the trials? And then bang.
Well, he said Man Nicholson was going to start.
So it was
And then you said,
Just because Bellamy said that doesn't mean it's going to happen. So you're saying, regardless, let's just go Lasardi.
He's playing like
Lasardi.
Because his base points are way better than
Well, if they keep
like
winning.
Chan got attacking stats.
Yeah.
But Lasardi had base stats. Even his try was a put down, so he only got 8. Imagine if he scores a try where he actually beats
Yep.
you.
Yeah.
He would have got a 90.
Yeah.
Let's talk Panthers v the Sharks and another bumper game. Now, this one's out
Bathurst?
in regional.
Bathurst, yep.
So that will be
Carrington
good.
Park, I believe.
So Isaiah Yeo and Dylan Edwards playing out in their sort of home areas.
Their neck of the woods.
Their neck of the woods. So I think they'll both go really well. And Nathan Cleary, was he a bit under what you thought last week, Luke, or was that sort of...
No, I just think he just did what he had to do. Mate, how much do they share the wealth in that game? Look at the scores.
Yeah.
It's very spread. It's a perfect
He was
team
running
game.
a lot, right? He was running a lot. So, I'm not surprised.
Look at his kicking game to Reece Walsh too.
Yeah.
Gave him absolutely
It's gonna be a
nothing.
great battle.
Suffocated him.
The Cleary v Hines battle, we've loved that over the years. And Hines is back, right? A great score last week.
Made a great score. Let's be fair. It was Trindle did a lot of the work, but Hines to be there to kick the goals, do some extra kicking, score the tries.
It's a perfect Hines.
It was
game
a perfect
because it means Trindle's number one, and he can kind of run off the back of him.
Is that better for Hines being a converted fullback to sort of play that?
Well, I mean,
Michael Morgan to JT.
That's the conundrum with him.
Yeah, it's an organising half, right? So, and that's why Lockie was such a good 5'8", because he was a fullback.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so he's
type.
Yeah, so he's not an organising, because you have to be kind of grow up being an actual out and out halfback.
Someone has
to run the team.
Unless you have the vocal.
Yeah, unless you
hey,
have.
This is what we're doing.
Every time Trindle's been out, that's the barometer for Sharks. If Sharks want to go to that next level and be just instead of just getting to the semis each year and go, we tried our best, they need to go off this formula. It's when they go the other way as things go bad. Again, if Braden Trindle plays like Andrew Johns every week, it won't matter. That's what happened last week.
But they won't play the
That's the best game. That's the best game of his career.
Well,
he played unbelievable.
It's going to be exciting. But Panthers players, I feel like there's many guys here. If you're interested in fantasy, they're going to go well, right? And then I think in the case of the Sharks, they have a couple too. But we'll be watching closely Jesse Colquhoun.
Yep.
Felt like maybe he could have got a few more minutes.
I think so.
Yeah.
But again,
I was talking to Dan, the social producer, and we'll just Fitzy put him back on, please.
Yeah, it was Blake.
Because he always stays at that real awkward number where, because our rule with the looping, if he gets over 35, you keep him. But if he's 35 and under, you go, no, I'm going to play someone else. And he for 20 minutes, he's sitting at that 33, 34, and you're like, get him on.
It's really odd because you look at his stats. he just seems to cap out at 40.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many minutes
He does.
plays,
He does a
just
roll.
caps.
He does a roll.
He caps out.
He's the kind of the
I'm going to
perfect.
sell him.
Oof.
Yeah.
He's the perfect substitute for McInnes.
I've seen enough.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've seen enough.
Mr. 950, he wants to keep pushing, baby.
Yeah, I'm pushing.
Up to
But
the
I hope,
back,
I hope for you
mate.
guys he goes well. I've still
Yeah.
another
I wish
crow
you
from
the
there, got
best.
Rainey.
As a bit of a pod, I went Brayley.
Brayley's good.
Yeah, so I think
I think it's a great pick.
I think it's a great pick. I think if you can at some point get him and Grant and run them both, I think that's going to
That's
work
the-
well.
that's
under
the
these
plan.
rules. If these conditions stick, I think those guys are going to be.
Love how we're talking about foot like it's cricket now too, like with the pitch and stuff. It's outstanding.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Green
right.
top, mate.
And if you had the likes of Alamotti or McLean, you just hold steady.
Yeah.
That was just a bit unlucky because they got enough points.
Well, I think a lot.
Scored it.
Actually, I take
Didn't
that back. I
revert.
think a lot of people will flick McLean for like a Martin.
Might be worthwhile.
I think it'd be worthwhile.
Isaiah Papali'i, that was annoying that he started after he was benched because I had him.
And also too, mate, he
and then I
bombed.
got-
He bombed 2
Yeah, he got
tries.
60 odd with bombing 2 tries.
Yeah.
Did you flick him?
Yeah, because once he got benched,
Yeah.
I didn't think. Anyway, Liam Martin's
Kind of
due
worked
back,
out. Yeah,
so I
kind
don't.
of worked out for you, Paulie.
We'll see what happens. He got a good score though, and that game, get out there in Bathurst. You should enjoy it. And if you're not in regional New South Wales, then just watch it on TV, Foxtel, 7:35 and KO on Saturday night. Manly v the Knights. This game is going to have a lot of pressure on your team, Andrew and Luke, because the Seagulls with that Golden Point loss, heartbreak loss, but it's amazing how rugby league, the cycle works, right? You win that game, there's no pressure, but now you lost, and all eyes, all the rugby league world is on Manly right now.
Well, Manly won't want to go into the bye 0-2, you know, so like they need to aim up. And to be fair, they did pretty well against last year's minor premiers, but they should have won it. They
had
should
their
have won.
chances.
They had their chances, and
Yeah.
they kind of let it slip. But yeah, Manly, Luke, we are not mudlarks, are we?
The two famous lines: "A week is a long time in rugby league, and it's a results-driven business."
Yeah.
You just have to get the W.
Yeah.
Turbo played great though.
Yep.
Captain.
I think he could have been again, like we said before we came on. It was a wet weather game too,
And he's he's just not good in the
because he had one try taken off him. Remember?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think it's all on. I get the only.
Jake Simpkin.
I went on record last week. I don't.
think he's
He had a good score.
If you've got him,
You have
that's
to.
great.
Yeah.
But I would not chase it because again, what I said last week, if you pick him, you better hope they beat the Raiders week 1
you
because
want it-
now.
There's something fishy about their bench. isn't
Yeah,
there?
something fishy about
Very
that.
Walsh.
Yeah.
Because I'll just say for everyone that didn't watch the game, the reason that, again, I think there's been a lot of carry on. The reason Waddell came on is because Takiao got injured in the first 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he didn't have another middle to bring on. So I think what the plan was going to be, if Takiao didn't get injured, he was going to get Walsh on for the last
We're
20
going to
minutes.
see this a lot this year
But
with the change of the 6-man
I'll
bench.
preface by saying
Yeah,
the people
plans.
that are going to get upset about this, do not be shocked. Simpkins getting 60 tackles last week. If he gets 55, 60 this week minutes,
Yeah.
and then Walsh can go, he's only on 35.
Yeah, especially with the amount of
That could happen.
He ran 11 metres.
That could happen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yep.
that's you. If
I
you
think
have
it's
him,
turbo or bust for Manly players.
yeah,
And you're
I
not going to get turbo now if you don't have him because they got the bye.
don't
You
mind.
wait till after the bye.
I don't mind Kohler either.
Well, he had a great game last week.
Because again, if they're going to keep,
Then they have to give.
if he's-
They have to give him the ball.
if he's going to start sweeping on the right hand side now,
So well.
They have to give him the ball.
that
41 predicted this week. That's solid.
mate,
for
that
his
palm he
guys.
did on Ethan Strange. Ethan Strange is no mug, mate.
No, he's a
What
very
about the
good
Knights? They were very good, I thought, against the Cowboys.
Well, it's a
but
free-
No Fletcher Sharp.
This is a great match-up with the backs. Like
Yeah, Ponga.
Turbo, there's Best and Garrick and Kohler and
Well, yeah.
Gagai and the wingers like Saab and Young. Like
Lucas against Olakuwadi.
it's such a good matchup. Like if you don't have a ticket, go get it.
You said it.
Yeah,
you,
I think
you
so,
said it
yeah.
yourself. A lot of pressure on a lot of teams. I feel like Newcastle have no pressure on this round.
You think
I feel they got a free shot
Dylan
this round.
Brown's
because-
got pressure on him. He'll want to go.
You think so? I think getting the win is justified.
Yeah, but he didn't have his greatest game.
But they
Fantasy-wise,
still
he'll
won.
have-
But they still won.
Coaches want him.
Okay, if fantasy goes and want more, but I'm saying him though.
I've
Yeah.
got faith in Holbrook. I really like the way he goes about his business.
But
Trey Mooney.
It's going to be tough. Yeah, I'm thinking about Mooney just because I didn't pick him up, and
he'd be good.
I wasn't thrilled with Manly's middles.
No Sharp is a massive loss though.
Yeah, Sandon Smith. I wonder if Dylan Brown switches sides.
Well, so yeah, because because what are we thinking with where Sandon? What side's going to play?
Well, I assume that they'll keep Dylan on the right because a lot of people were upset saying, "Why would you sign Dylan for this big contract?"
And is that
switch sides?
And is that why your predictor's got Hamole as the highest scorer?
Well, not necessarily.
Because that means Smith will be on Hamole.
Not necessarily because it looks at last year's stats. Yeah. And they had a different.
Because Hamole would be on him, wouldn't he? That means you get a lot of tackle breaks.
You would think so. Dylan Brown, people forget this, but when Moses was out,
he played halfback.
Usually moved to the right.
He played halfback. Yeah.
So he might actually prefer to play on the right, and he may have requested, Holbrook, can I play on the right? Which takes everything else away. But,
they need the W. That's all I'm going to say about that.
As Andrew said, get out there 4:05 Sunday afternoon.
God's country.
Yeah, and if you're not in the region, then watch it on telly. 9, Foxtel, and KO. Tune in. Final game for round 2 is the Dolphins v the Titans. Neither side were able to get the victory in round 1, so both will be desperate for the 2 points in this one. I still liked a lot of what I saw from the Dolphins, Luke. I thought guys like Herbie Farnworth still looked their typical self. The edge-back rowers, Connie Lemuelu and Gulukefi Finafuiaki, they were very good.
That's the theme, isn't it? This is what I'm saying. Like I think I'm pretty consistent on the Dole. I think that it's going to be consistently just attack. I think all their games are going to be the same. It's just going to be all just, they'll look amazing with the ball and they might just give up 20, 30, but they'll be great for fantasy. That's why I'm like Andrew. I thought Herbie was a great shout because at least that one I don't have to worry about in the rest of the year. You've got a centre that basically will get 50 in his sleep.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, common theme. All these edge back rowers just killing it for their teams. So.
What about the Titans? Andrew, they need a more committed performance.
Look, you guys are going to think I'm crazy here. I'm not going to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Them, I was bullish on them at the start of the year. I think they just missed a jump and they faced a red-hot Sharks team. First half, they were better in the second half. Don't get me wrong, they weren't great, but I think they will be better this week. Like, if you're a Titans fan, like I don't think you lose faith because, I mean...
No Jaden Campbell.
Like Dad said, the only place is up. Like, it has to be. So I just think if you're a Titans fan or a Dolphins fan, to get out there and see this game because I keep saying this, I love the Titans roster. I don't know.
Yeah. It's also the pride of Queensland.
Yeah.
Like, if you play, it's a Southeast Queensland derby.
That's right.
Like, you've got to get out there. If you support either one of these teams, like, surely this is the game
No Queensland team won a game last round.
Well, they will this.
So
that's a shame.
So
get out there.
Do they know rugby league up there in Queensland?
We have great viewership in Queensland. It's our best numbers.
Okay. So I apologise.
No, we appeal directly to them and say, just get out to this game.
Like I said, if nothing else, it'd be a very entertaining game.
Yeah, it'd be good. And hopefully we get some good fans.
I think Kinney's going to have a massive game.
Yeah, I think Kinney. I think Bo Fermor. Tino, we need a bounce back. If you picked up Tino,
I can't.
Again, they just missed a jump a little bit, and like you saw when the Sharks scored on the tries, Tino was absolutely filthy on himself, and I think because he's just so proud of his performance that it almost seems like he gets his own head and he can't get out of his own way. I don't think that's going to happen again.
And Arana Howe, credit. I thought that was not the best pickup, but that was solid last week, considering that it could have been so much higher.
Yeah, I didn't even look at him to be fair. Good on him.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't like the fact Paxton was in the.
Yeah.
I'm worried about Campbell.
Yeah, it's annoying that Campbell's not.
Again, it would have been a real good couple of weeks for them if Campbell. You would have got a real because they just lose too much of the
Cooper Bye's probably a sell as well.
Yeah, he needs to play more.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
And also too, I don't have them, but Trey Fuller, he's got to get on earlier than that.
Yeah, Fayamani, I think
that game was winnable. He should have came on.
Came on. Hopefully, he does this time.
He's too good of a player to be riding the pine.
Tune in 6:15 Foxtel and KO on Sunday night. I'm telling you, this game's going to be entertaining.
A lot of points.
We've got to talk just a little bit of what we're doing this week before we wrap up. But we will start with our Mighty Buy, our Mitre 10 Mighty Buy. And Andrew, we were talking earlier, and I think we were in consensus here that it's Atavatu Lasati. Oh, sorry, no.
No, it's not Martin.
I was going to say.
I got them mixed up.
Get my old the hammer out, mate.
Lasati was the bet.
He was twisting her arm around one.
It's got to be Martin.
It's not Martin. It's a no-brainer. Like even if he doesn't, what's his break
I'm going to
even?
say that again then.
Yeah, go.
The Mighty 10.
Go on.
Mighty buy for round 2 is Noah Martin.
That's mighty helpful of you.
That's
Paulie.
right.
Mighty buy.
Yeah.
Mighty boy. Yeah,
It's
mate.
Mighty Martin. That's who it is.
He's like,
I like that.
Yeah.
Well done.
yeah, I think
He's break
great.
even.
And again, unfortunately, I think from report we'll find out more, but because of the injury that Nicholson suffered at New South Wales Cup,
He'll get the inside.
I think he's
money
going to be
now.
out for a while at minimum. So
It's got a tough
again,
road
I'm not
to-
sure, but again, that kind of opens up the avenue fantasy-wise.
Because Hoskins now moved to the middle,
Yeah.
it seems. So it really.
So hopefully it's
and
not too-
Sasangi's in the centres, but Sasangi might move to the edge.
Yeah, 'cause Timokor's
Timokor's
still-
I still don't know what Sasangi is. He is the ultimate hybrid player.
Well, he was a converted half.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Back when he played for the Knights,
And
he
that's
started in the Knights.
so like that's what I mean. Wasn't Hudson Young like that as well? So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
seeing put those
Very
kicks
similar.
in,
Yeah,
that's
very similar.
yes,
very
so
similar.
it's like
Yeah,
But
no,
yeah, Mighty Martin.
Martin all the way.
Mighty Martin.
Yep.
Any other trades that you're looking at? If we did rank some of them earlier, but what about the outside backs? What if you didn't get a Tom Chester or Moses Leo? Like, you look at
Leo, you can think about.
Well, he's got job security, doesn't he, Leo?
Yeah,
Till Coates.
Yeah, and that's
yeah. Well,
mid-year.
Coates out for ages, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, is it mid? I thought it was around round 7, but it could be even later.
Well, that's still.
Well, I mean that's probably
still
that'd be like a good
6
time
games.
to sell him. Yeah.
Yeah. And as you said, he just looks lively.
Well, he's an athlete.
Yes.
He's an Olympian. Like he's just
It's that Storm system.
got all the
just winners.
got all the tools, supremely fit. Like
You
just
can't make it in Melbourne, mate. You're not making it anywhere.
And to me, I look at this round and I think, shore up your cheapies first. Don't
Yep.
worry so much about, like you talked about a few good people that could be good pickups like Turbo and Ponga, but maybe just get the cheapies because they're generating more cash.
You
can change that.
You're going to need cash, Jim, because again, like you said, you're going to want to get to, if things stay the same in converted commas, to the Brayley and Grants.
Well, Noah Martin went up 66k.
Yeah, it's brutal.
So it's brutal if you didn't have
he's
it.
break
Like
break even
Ryan
-2.
Ryan Cashman's going to be. I think Ryan Cash is like -11 or something, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's just brutal.
Yep.
So cash. It's all about cash this year, guys.
All right, Luke Seifert, Andrew Molinarola.
Paulie Jeep.
And that was a great show. Thank you to Mitre 10 for coming on board. We are very happy to have you, and we hope everyone's enjoyed this edition of the Mitre 10 official NRL Fantasy podcast. And we will see you next week at the same time on Tuesday afternoon. But in the meantime, stay tuned to NRL.com. Plenty of fantasy news and analysis on there, plus everything to do with highlights and the game in general, NRL.com. And we will see you again next week.